Hi, my name is Essence and this is the Unpretty K-pop fan. You can say that I'm pretty much like the Jessie of the K-pop fans. I'm willing to give anything a chance, but if I don't like it, I probably just do not like it. It's nothing personal, it's just music. But you know, sometimes the fans have a greater input on, you know, how things go or how things are coordinated. But I mean, I promise I won't be that mean. I try to be as nice as I can and give an honest review. The reaction I'm doing is Bastards, whatever they were trying to fool, whatever they were trying to pull. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna just assume it's Bastarz. I'm actually afraid to do this reaction video because not only did I not see the teaser MV, I saw the pictures on Nights and Buzz and I was just like, no, this is not gonna be good because it's just not gonna be good. Like, I saw pictures of geishas undressing or girls dressed up as geishas undressing, and I'm just like, that's so gonna not be okay with Korean fans or Japanese fans at that, especially if they think that it's, you know, disrespecting their culture. So, you know, hopefully that's not what it is. The song is called Conduct Zero, so here we go. He looks like G-Dragon. Oh, everybody looks like G-Dragon. She didn't have no butt. Why is he always the weird one? But I like that hat though. That, like, it looked like Nicki Minaj is only a little bit right there. Okay, they hit the whip, they hit the nay-nay, okay. That looks like, okay. Like, I don't want to make it all about G-Dragon, but why does this look like something he would do or wear? Just, except that, I wouldn't wear that. I mean, so far so good. I mean, okay, again with that. I mean, it fits with the song, so can you really complain? Like, I mean, it's a lot of lingerie. I think, did they maybe edit it out because they knew it would be offensive? I mean, if so, that's a good part on them, right? He is cute as I don't know what. Like, and the Jasons in the back, like, that's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Okay, let's start off with the members. I think personally that P.O. stood out the most in this music video, almost like he does in every music video, because they give him these weird styles or these weird clothes and whatever. But I thought his hat was absolutely cute. You know, the Chef Boyardee hat. Like, I like funny looking stuff, and I thought that hat was really cute. P.O. also has like that swagger. Like, they always give him the weird styles, like how they do the Dara, and she still turns them out. She always looks good in those styles. Granted, P.O. is like loud as fuck, so it's kind of like you get the best of both worlds. Kwon looked so good, and he always looks that good, because I remember when I went and saw Block B, like, I was just looking at him the entire time, even though my bias is usually Zico. Kwon was feeling his oats. He was basically little Zico in this music video, and he kind of looked at like G-Dragon a few times, like probably the entire music video he looked at like G-Dragon. Kwon is just good looking, so it kind of just, it evens it out, and I feel like they were giving him a lot of G-Dragon like looks. Like, if you just looked at every look he had, it was almost like crayon G-Dragon with a little bit of good boy G-Dragon. It was just G-Dragon all around. Like, I mean, the makeup, the style, like the swag, the stares, it was all him. But for me, B-Bomb did not stand out, and I didn't really like his voice in this song. Maybe because the song is meant to go so hard, and it's like, I don't know, it sounded kind of soft to me. Like, P.O. can scream, and that sounds hard enough. Kwon just has that look about him that's seductive, but it's also hard. Meanwhile, B-Bomb is just like, he's there. But it's like, with a name like B-Bomb, you should be the bomb. Like, P.O. is Po and whatever. It doesn't even matter. He still stands out. But if you're B-Bomb, you should pow. You should be bomb. Like, I felt like some of those parts reminded me of Nicki Minaj's Only. Like, especially the face going through the red latexy thing. It was a good idea on their part, getting rid of the geisha outfit, because they know that between Japan and Korea there's a lot of clashing going back and forth, so it was a good thing on their part. Like, I honestly thought I was gonna be upset with them doing all the appropriation and whatnot, but it turns out they didn't really do anything wrong. And on to the buffoonery. What I didn't expect about this comeback was for it to be hyped so much, especially due to the Harlem Shake, the Nene, that hitting the whip. I saw them doing the Nene, hitting the whip and whatever, doing the Harlem Shake and whatever. And it's funny because prior to me watching the music video, you know, my friends shared it on Facebook, and you know, they were like, oh snap, they hitting the Nene, they doing this and shit, and it's like, calm down. They don't get any special treatment from black K-pop fans just because they're doing black dances. Y'all can settle down with that. I mean, granted, this is a group that does hip-hop and whatever. Just because a K-pop group does it doesn't make them any more cooler. Even if the song sucks ass, they can still do those dances, and it's like, okay, I see where you can dance to that, and I see where you can beat to that. But it's like, I don't understand. Like, is it that when they do these dances, do black K-pop fans feel like, you know, that's the automatic pass, like that's the automatic thing that makes black K-pop fans like you, is when you do our dances or when you wear our clothes or anything like that? It shouldn't have anything to do with that. It should just have to do with the fact that you like the song. Granted, yeah, they know how to dance, that's great, but it's like, okay, just because they did that, they won? Honestly, I'm just going based off of what I saw off my news feed on Facebook, and I was just a little bit confused, because I'm like, I'm watching this and I'm not like, hey, there you go, you did it. I'm just like, okay, you did it. Good for you. You're not the only ones who've done it, but you seem like the only ones who are getting praised for doing it. But it's like, didn't Amber do the Nene? Didn't she hit the whip and whatever? And y'all didn't talk about that. Is it because the song sucked or something? Like, what's up? I watched Amber shake that brass. Like, I saw her doing it, but I didn't see anyone talking about it. And I'm like, maybe it's because the song didn't do as good, and it didn't really match with the song either. But it's like, don't discredit her for doing it because she's a female or anything, and then you see the guys do it just because they're a hip-hop group, you give them praise. That makes no fucking sense to me. Like, don't tell me that those dances are only reserved for the boys. I remember when I went to see Block B in DC, I think last year, and all they did when they were dancing was the Dougie, and that was a lot of Dougie, trust me. They didn't technically win anything. They didn't win the best K-pop comeback of all time because they hit that whip. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if one of these groups nowadays did the Soulja Boy. I mean, it's all kind of just some kind of tactic to look better to the Western fan. It's nothing against Block B or anything. I really liked it, this comeback. It wasn't as powerful as I was hoping it would be. The last song I remember coming from Block B that just blew me away was Nalina, because that was so hard. Like, that went so hard, and I guess it's because it was a group as a whole. I'm not really sure where the idea of a subunit came from because I don't really keep up with them. Hopefully the rest of the songs off of the album will be just as good or probably better, and they might release another MV for one of their songs. But I do think that this one may have been a little rushed. I'm not sure. It wasn't like it was a long-awaited comeback, or at least I'm not really sure if it was a long-awaited comeback or not. But, I mean, so far, so good. They did pretty decent for their first subunit, and I would like to see a lot more of P.O. and Yukwon, and hopefully B-Bomb can just step it up, because, I mean, they have potential as a group. I don't see why not. They won't have one as a subunit. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and if you like it, please like. And if you want to subscribe and see more, hit the subscribe button. See you later.